Yo, what's up, chat? There we go. K9, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Simgii, we missed you, brother. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How about yourself? Thank you, thank you. All is well for me. I was about to sit down and I was like, wait, I don't have something to drink. So, went to go grab some real quick. All right. Get going. Let's see what we get. Here I'm online on Xbox real quick. There we go. Audi R8. Okay. Not the worst. Out of all the combos we can get. Not the worst, dude. Get my playlist going. Let's see, let's see. There we go. Okay, this one's clutch. Got it. Crystal Speed, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. How are you? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you, Crystal? All right. Let's do it. Sprint. Dragon, welcome to the stream. WB, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you guys are doing good. Acro, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you guys are all doing good. DS Awesome, welcome to the stream. Gonna get some W's in the chat for DS Awesome with the resub. Oh shit, I got my 27 a few days after my 26. Hell yeah, dude. 27 months is insane. Welcome, guys. That's all about throttle control. Throttle control, you know, a lot of control in general with your brakes as well, depending on what car you're in. So yes, it is very important to be aiming for better modulation of your inputs. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? What's up, Tix? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. He said, these guys are the front are fast. Oh, makes sense. BMW M1. No, I'm not doing that. B class as well. No. That car is trash, man. Trash car. Ooh, leveled up. Did we get a wheel spin? We did. Alright, give me something good, dude. 20k? I mean... Alright, try it again. Bobby, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, that it's that's not a surprise, Bobby. Mayu ketchup. Mm-hmm. Current Horizon Open House ended. Wait, this one's ended or confused? Oh nope. You in a convoy? You should be able to join off of me. I have you added, Ticket Rocks. Team Slasher, welcome to the stream as well. Ryzen, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all doing good. There we go. Give it a second just in case. I'm doing well, Ryzen. Thank you for asking. I hope you guys are all doing good. Alright, let's try it again. Wait, what song is this? B class, bro. I guess. Just spec racing today? Potentially. We might do regular races. I'm not sure. We'll see, we'll see. We might. But yeah. I guess we're gonna start off with spec. What song is this? Oh, okay. Chat, I might try to hook up, well, not hook up, it's not hooking up, but like set up. I might try multi-streaming again. I'm thinking about it. It's just obviously I have to put a little bit of time to decide to set it up again because I don't think I have everything hooked up as far as yeah, plugins and everything. So you might see some streams as well as on Twitch. Obviously I won't be doing any streams that are on Twitch that won't be on YouTube. They're gonna be on both platforms. So, because if I multi-stream, then I can have my music on for Twitch, but then obviously YouTube will kind of be the same. It's just you guys won't hear the music, only Twitch would. So I'm thinking about it. Also, you might find some new people, you know? Might find some new people from Twitch. Because there's a lot of people that like watching games on Twitch, so... We'll see. WB says, I might have missed your uploads, but quick thoughts about Horizon 6. So, from the... Okay. Progression is definitely better than Horizon 5. However, it is... it's not perfect. But listen, it's a step in the right direction, and I guess you gotta give him credit for that, you know? Because they could have just copy-pasted, you know? So... Progression's better. Also, with the Discover Japan stuff, that I'm not doing this. Discover Japan is pretty cool, you know, because it's you're being kind of rewarded for discovering the world, and honestly, the world is probably the biggest highlight. You know, the map is amazing. It's much better than Horizon 5. Multiplayer wise, I like the Spec racing a lot. It is a nice addition. It's not perfect again because there's a couple of things that kind of need some work, which is like the penalties. Mostly like you can get a penalty from someone hitting you into a wall intentionally, and you get to slow down and they don't get any negative. There's nothing that penalizes dirty driving, and it's very easy to do it. Again, rally, man? What the hell? The regular racing is kind of the same, you have a higher chance of seeing power builds, and but yeah, it's fun. I like there's just a little bit too much highway races. Hopefully, they add more actual technical stuff, because I think that's when the game like really shines, because there's a lot of like intricate like spots on the map and all that. Yo, WB with the 5 gifted members. No way. W's in the freaking chat, dude. The heck? Thank you so much, WB. Diaz, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Team Sasha, have you ever done the Raku Express? I have not. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, Game's better than Horizon 5. It's just I just hope that the intensity that they try to solve some of these problems and add meaningful content that is new and fresh and not recycled is even more, How can I join? Add me. I'll add you guys back. I just got a couple requests and I'm accepting them right now. Chat. And then yeah, I'll just join off my profile. It should be joinable. I am online. And then yeah, we'll get some races in, dude. There, I added you guys back, whoever added me. But I'm doing good, Diaz, thanks for asking. I learned a lot from you, bro. You deserve it. Nah, dude. I'm just glad, even if you guys just hanging out, just watching, whenever you can, whenever you have free time is more than enough for me, man. That is more than generous, WB. Thank you so much, dude. And also those of you that got gifted memberships, enjoy the emotes. There's a lot of them, so. All right. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cars that are recycled, but I mean that's that's not a surprise. But I hope for the DLC expansions that they don't do Hot Wheels or like a rally thing. There's way too much off-road already, and then another Hot Wheels is not needed. It was in two of the 5, well 6 now games, so hopefully not. All right, let's lock it in, chat. Way too fast. Rip. You can't join? All right, I'll invite you after this race. I got you. I don't know how I got that checkpoint. That was way too close. Little tap. No problem, Diaz. Air. The way that this car just really shows there. I drove just a little too early there. Need to get a little bit more rotation before. Okay, let's see if we can get under 30 on this. Nope. Nice, we didn't get slowed on. There we go, much better. Way too late on the brakes. See, I don't think it's sub 30, but oh, it is. This is 28. Didn't feel that good. Alright, let me invite you. GG's, guys. Diaz, your name is Fujiwara? There you go. Bro, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, good quick. Nah, there's a lot of room for me to improve. I'm improving, but yeah, no, there's a long road ahead. I sent you an invite, yes. So once you join, oh, let's see what a place we get. But you should be able to, once you join the convoy, go to the convoy screen, and then if you're on Xbox controller, press Y. Once you're in the convoy screen, and then it should say join convoy session. Excuse me. M4. I'm trying to think in terms of collaborations they could do. Japan has a lot of things. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, once you join Fujiwara, go to the, like I said, the convoy screen. You're gonna press Y, and then it should say join convoy session right there at the bottom. Alright, got a zoom circuit. Alright. Oh no, this isn't zooms. Is the other one. Never mind. I'd have used the ghosting there. Gotta be careful with the weight of this car. We don't have any Hot Wheels cars in the game. This is true. No, I missed the checkpoint, dude. And that was a really bad respawn. Oh, man, that sucks. Really don't like this car, dude. Feels like you're just driving like a land boat. Alexandria, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Should be able to catch second, hopefully. This is true. If only TCM had something like this, as far as no collisions. What? Okay. Not sure what that was about. Really slow. GG's. Yeah, I see you gutter. Does it work in this game? It doesn't really work in this game. There is some of the togeys where, like in the slower classes, you know, you could just get the inside of the turn and then it gets you more rotation, but it's not a gutter per se, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, it's not like it's not something you hook into. It's not something that you know, it's just, you're abusing elevation changes. But again, it really works with the lower class cars just because usually those cars don't turn the best. They are kind of sluggish. But in higher classes, I mean, you just try to take the turn as fast as possible. Usually avoid those elevation changes just because it can make it a little bit harder for you to get on throttle. It's not important at all. It's not really a thing, so you don't have to worry about no gutters in this game. Right. Wait, did you make it in, Diaz? Did you find it? You bought Ryzen 6, but you're hooked on Motorfest PvP. Yeah, it's the PvP is very intense in Motorfest. Leads to some crazy races. With that being said, I mean this multiplayer is also pretty fun. You know, they're fun for different reasons. That's cool. Messed that up. I'm using enough brakes there. Try to coast a little bit more. Use. All right. Well, I think we have one more race, so then we'll back out to make sure Diaz makes it in. Not sure if they were able to join. It's easy to find online matches with more than like 3 people. Right now it's been a little bit easier. It just depends on, I guess, the time of day, you know? There's a lot of people in the game, so. And early access, it was a little bit more rough, you know, at certain times, you know? Usually during the day you'll be fine, but there was a lot of times like a lot of people just leave. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, welcome to the stream, Bozero. Hope I said your name right. Yo, Guru, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Hi, dude. What do you think is the best Rivals car in A class? Rivals? It really depends on the class. I mean, not the class, the track, right? So, like, if it's super technical, you know, I don't know. You might see an NSX. You might see a Honda Beat. You know, if it's like really technical, because you know the Honda Beat has crazy turning. I don't know. It depends. I haven't actually looked at any of the leaderboards for A, but I don't assume it'll be any. It won't be far from what we see from like just general multiplayer use. You might see some power builds, but I don't know. It depends on the track. But I would suggest just going to the leaderboards and you'll see. Just go to each track and then you can kind of see like, oh, this one is this circuit. It has a lot of turns. You know, this is what people are using. So. Do a little bit of snow extension. GG's. All right, let's back out real quick. See if we can get Diaz in here. Give it a few seconds. Let's try again. Ooh, okay, M4. Okay, okay. That was better than that Honda we were gonna get. Make sure you join, make sure you select the car and the color you want to use, Diaz. Mace, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. How'd you get the proximity? Right here. Go settings. Go to HUD and gameplay. Right here, proximity radar. You can even set like the background of it if you want. There's audio. Don't do that. I think the audio is annoying. But you can set the positions. I have it at right bottom. So, yep. And the cool thing is in the settings, so you can hover over it and then you can do a full screen preview. And then when you change something, you can go back and do the full screen preview and it'll show you where it's at. No problem, Ace. What, I forgot to ask, what GTR is that? Is that just a regular one or which one do you have that wrap on? So I can download it. Give you, some, whatever the points are for the XP. Or I don't know. Well, I don't know if you're done with it or if you're just showing it in progress. Okay, it's for the Nismo. Got it. Let me know when it's public, and I got you. Need to overlook some of the small logos are wrong, but suddenly make the other one. Gotcha. No worries, man. No worries. Hell yeah, Diaz is in. Let's go. And he's starting P1. All right. Cook up. Gotcha. Sounds good, Mace. A little wide there. Here we go. Nice. All right. Let's go. Lost a little bit of traction there. Did that a little sloppy. Backed out because I didn't feel confident. We love back markers absolutely just blocking the road because they suck at the game. And yep, I'll be doing it. GG's. I don't know why they don't ghost people. Like, they should ghost people if you're lapping them. I think that would be a very good change. They should, on circuits, if someone is getting lapped, just full on ghost them. Like, look, they just left the race. I mean, like, what's the point? They're not here to race. They're literally not here to race. The bumping is funny when you cleanly pass them, yeah. All good, Diaz. All good. You got this circuit, man? Like, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Are we racing or what? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, this is the average Forza player. And it's like, oh, bumper cars. Like, bro, we're racing. Zodiac, Benji, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing good. I took that horrible. Again, look at that, another black marker. Like, what are you doing, bro? They just, genuinely, they really need to just make them ghosted. That's 2 races back to back where we've had like a back marker just trying to ruin the race for everybody. On top of the people that are just full on like sending it into turns. Didn't even went to first there. Rip. GG's. What's up, Julius? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. What's up, Blue? It doesn't look like your game is having any issues. Simgii Stevens' game is all choppy. Dropped to 30 FPS. I would tell him to restart. Confetti, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I'm too lucky. Yeah. Whoever starts in P, no matter what class you're in, if you start P1 on this track, you have a serious advantage. Just because by the time like the collision's off, like then making passes then on this track, you guys saw it was literally just bumper cars. People just full sending into freaking the hairpin, like better, but there's still an issue. I'm not sure then. Did he do the, ask him if he did the Xbox update. It was there was an app update for the Xbox, Zodiac? MC20, okay. It would be low-key nice feature if we could filter what spec races we get into. Yeah, personally me, I would do A class and above. The only car that I enjoy in B class would be the AE86 Forza edition. Everything outside of that is just way too slow, like not very fun. If you're too slow, better hope Forza saves both of us. Yeah, it's... yeah. Favorite car class? Oof. That's tough. I would have to maybe default to R. R is sick. Katarina, hopefully I said your name right. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day so far. Okay, so third here. Give me 1 second. I'll read your message, Katarina. And get to a straight. Hopefully they can figure something out. I don't like default devs for degen player behavior when full ghosting would be just a time attack. Yeah, I like that there's contact, but unfortunately there's a lot of people that, I mean, this is kind of in general with any game, like even coming from Motorfest, there's just some people I just ruin the experience, you know? Like, if you're not familiar with Motorfest, there's like a whole like demo royale mode, like that you can ram people, like there's takedowns, etc. But that mode's dead, so like there's just a bunch of people that go into the racing multiplayer and they just start ramming people. And it's kind of annoying because unfortunately in that game, they have a ranked mode, which is not really a ranked mode, it's more of like XP. But they have ranked in one queue, so all the people that don't want to do ranked is linked with people that want to do ranked. And then on top of that, you have all the people that are just ramming. So it just makes the experience overall very frustrating when honestly it could be much simpler. But unfortunately, nothing has been done at the current moment to do anything with that issue. But hopefully I'm a little bit more hopeful for this game, you know? But yeah, it's hard to, I can't fault the devs either for, you know, just the players being stupid, you know? But that, I mean, that's what it is, you know? Yes, I am on PC. This is true. Okay, so here fourth. Yeah, I mean, there's the good thing is there's a lot of people that stream the game, like, you know, like that they get like a bunch of convoys going, like off the top of my head, people that I know that I could definitely recommend, like you know, like ESV Mars on Twitch, Nalik28 on Twitch. There's a lot of people on Twitch, which is kind of why I'm thinking of maybe multi-streaming again. But yeah, those two guys, they're very good streamers, content creators, but also, like, you know, I know that they race a lot. So I mean, the thing is, there's so much to do in this game. Like, you know, like I have friends that they do mostly drifting, and then there's a lot of friends that I have that just race, you know, and some of them do team wars, you know, in previous games. So there's a lot of different things. There's a lot of people that do car meets. There's a lot of people that do drag races. So you just gotta, yeah, you gotta just find people that are kind of doing what you like. B Rally is great. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. the off-roading in Forza just hasn't really caught my attention. I've done rally like in other games, you know. But yeah, I don't know. It just hasn't caught my attention. I much prefer the actual racing and even street racing on some of them. Some of the street races are cool. Rhino still streaming TCM? I'm not sure. I haven't seen him streaming. I know I've seen that he was on Forza, but he wasn't streaming at all. So I'm not sure. I don't know if he's just trying the game and seeing if he likes it or not. I don't know. You would have to ask him. Slipstreaming should be like this game. Yeah, the slipstreaming, there's still slipstreaming in this game, but like it is nowhere near at all what Motorfest has. Motorfest, like, you know that something's weird when you're in slipstream. Like, you immediately notice, like, why is my car accelerating much harder? But yeah, this game, the slipstream is much toned down. Unfortunately, there is quite a bit more highway routes than I would like, so you get to see a little bit of slipstream happen, but you have to be really close to somebody. Hello, welcome to the stream. Legacy, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing good. For someone who's looking into getting into online road races, should I have a set car for each class or car per category? Yes. So before you go online, I would at least minimum have one car per class. So like, let's say if you enjoy all the classes, then have one for, you know, C, B, A, etc. Right? But if you only enjoy A and up, then do A, you know, S1, S2, R. Just make sure you have a car per class that you want to do, you know, and then try to online. Yeah, I'm having a good day. Thank you for asking. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, genuinely. You do all that, and you're not even anywhere near, like, the front. Like, look at you. I'm already back up here. What was the whole point of that? And you don't know how to hit an apex. Like, bro, like, what are we doing, bro? The average Forza player. Okay, just close the door on me completely there. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And then, yep. Yeah, okay. All right. That's unfortunate. If I didn't get absolutely blocked by multiple people, you know, could have fought for the win, but GG's, GG's. We love race results being decided by idiots. We love that. We love that. What up, Maz? What up, Unk? Blair, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. How far back is a slipstream? 5/10? I think you have to be within 5/10. It depends on the car class but usually if you're within 5/10, I think ideally you would want to be like 3/10 or closer. There is a limit to it, how far you can be, so I'll try to be within that 3.3 range or closer if you can. Yeah, but legacy that would require some common sense, you know. But unfortunately, common sense isn't so common these days. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Mavs. How are you? On text, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I would like the option to turn off those green checkpoint flags visually. Yeah. I mean, you know, it would be dope if you could just change it. Maybe like instead of it being the flag, it can kind of be like the street race flare. You know, have stuff like that. That'd be cool. You survived that bump. Mm-hmm. BZB, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I'm just happy I didn't get dive bombed there. I cut that super hard to avoid it, just in case. Took that horribly. Took that horribly, dude. I knew that was coming, dude. That's like you oversend to try to like get ahead in Apex, then you don't have any exit speed, and that little straight is just enough. Doing in a minute. Sounds good, Mouse. I'm doing good. Racing at 120 FPS is great. This is true. S-Lens at the end. Thank you, thank you. I had to make it up like that. Literally most of the race was trash for me. I just was not hitting the lines the way I should have. I'm pretty shocked by how broken the Mazda Miata FE is. Yeah, that thing pulls like no one's business. GG's, guys. GG's. Hopefully we get a good combo. Let's see. What car do we get next? By the way, anybody that would like to race, just add me. The pinned comment is my gamer tag. Feel free to add me. I'm adding everybody to that I see pop up, and then you guys can join off of me. I am online, so you guys should be able to join the convoy. There we go. Cayman? Electric Town Circuit? Please, please, please don't be no fog. Please, no fog. Please. Please, dude. Last time I've done Electric City Circuit twice, I've gotten fog. Please, no fog. There we go. Also, W Maz with the freaking 787 profile. Was that your last one, Tix? Yeah, GG sounds good. DG6. Appreciate you racing, dude. That person has perfectly working internet. Yeah, Birdie is really good. Birdie, Pav, all those guys. Oh, we both hugged the wall. Amazing. I noticed my problem. Nice. Kept looking at the brake line instead of the corner. Yeah, I mean, for me, I use the braking line in my peripheral view. But yeah, you gotta pay attention to the corner, because if not, you're just gonna not be necessarily exactly where you need to be placing yourself. Like, maybe not wide enough, maybe too on the inside. I don't know, it just... Placement of your car, you know, to be able to use all the road at the speed that's optimal, you know. Hellos, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, you have a couple people in the convoy right now. Lost a little bit of traction there, but... But feel free to add me. My gamer tag is pinned on the chat. And then I'll add you and you can join. Didn't break enough there. Yeah, we're doing spec racing right now. Later we might do some like regular, but at the moment we're just doing spec racing. We're doing like road racing. That was sloppy. I haven't done a clean lap yet, man. Just got your friend request. I'll accept it after this. Oh, that was nice. That was clean. Didn't hit the wall. Used all the track on the inside. Got a decent amount of space on the outside. We like that. We like that. Okay. Didn't need to shift down a third there. GG's, guys. Let's see. My brakes lock up so much above A class, still messing with the brake pressure in dead zones a bit. You said they're locking up above A class? Interesting. Usually what's interesting is I've heard the opposite for some people. They've had a lot of trouble when it comes to the lower classes. So what I would say, Cantarina, so depending on the car, this is something you're gonna have to experiment with. Sometimes braking then downshifting works. Some cars you can engine brake really hard so that you could do a double downshift and the car will be fine, it won't lose traction. Some other cars, on the contrary, if you double downshift, then you will lose traction immediately. So it really just comes with a little bit of practice to see what each car likes. You know, for example, this car you could engine brake, no problem at all. When it comes to like some of like the lower classes, for example, like a B class, those stock cars, they lose traction on a double downshift very easily. So like cars like the E30, the Taggy, right? You know, so it really, yeah, it really, if you're struggling to keep traction under braking, try braking then downshifting later. Or try downshifting once, like initiate the turn with a downshift. So you slow down, apply braking, and then a little bit later, then downshift again. So space out your shifting. So what? What did I hit? See, that's the difference. This is the same guy that rammed the other race. I gave him space because I knew he was gonna run wide. But I bet if I try to get off the pass, it's not gonna be the same. Hope I don't get dive bombed in his right-hander. Miz, I'll accept your request after this race. I'm gonna give him a little bit of room here because going side by side on this is not the smartest thing to do. I'm not gonna cut that turn ever again in this car because I don't know what the hell I hit there, but it was not good. Avoid the inside. I lost a little bit of traction there. It's not good. I went too wide on that. There we go. Almost lost traction there, but we're good. Oh, Maz missed the checkpoint. Rip. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's a lifted thing there. That's interesting. But that's usually, I think, what we get like a little bit of air from. But this car is, I guess, I don't know, too low. But the time attack cars take that with ease, which is hilarious. That was pretty bad. I had to slow down way too much. GG's. Did you join the convoy, AORUS? Like, did you go to the convoy screen and then hit Y and join convoy session? I really need an Xbox controller for this game for whatever reason. This Windows doesn't register the dead zones correctly for PS4 controllers and it makes the throttle control and braking finicky. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm using PS5 control. Wonder if I'm feeling the same thing. You did? Okay, perfect. Focusing on the corner kind of makes it easier to know when to brake. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I mean, the ideal scenario is you want to have certain markers, certain things, you know, as braking points, as a reference. Like, oh, like at this wall, at this curb, at this, you know, some of the signs that are painted on the ground, right? Maybe at this marker, you know, because that will be more consistent as of a marker for you than like kind of guessing, right? Or the braking point, you know, because then the braking point like changes completely if you're in a different car, basically. Because some cars are much more faster in the brakes, you know, all that. So it'll be better for you to have like something that is a static thing you can use. Simgii, did you know that your YouTube featured? No way, dude. That's awesome. What the heck? W YouTube? I like this sprint. It's pretty cool. Diaz, did you get rammed? Yeah, killed, yeah. I expected it. Braked a little early there, but thank you for the races. Just chilling in your stream now. Sounds good, yes. The guy was getting a little happy at the end. Mind if I join you? Feel free, bro. Feel free. I think this is the last race. So what we could do is we can back out and get you. I'm not sure if anybody else would like to join. I did get a friend request, so let me accept that. My apologies, Ms. There we go. So we'll back out and we'll get you guys. Not sure how? Bet. I got you. Let me put you on. Let me put you on. Make sure you have the Xbox app open, Ryo. Perfect, because I don't want to do the GT40. Perfect. GT40 is trash. So make sure you, everybody in the race, make sure you back out. Get back to the free room. All right, so let me see. So if you have the Xbox app open, you should see this invite that I'm going to send you. I'll also invite you, Mizzy, just in case. Since I'm already here, invite the party. Oh wait, not that party, no. Invite to game, where are you? Invite to game. And then let's see, Raya, let me get you in here. All right, you should see something that popped up that says, it's like a bell at the top. You can go there and it shows the notification. Mind if I watch? I would love if you watch Zodiac. I'm not gonna lie. That would be like so cool. It would be an honor. There we go. All right, let me know when you're in the free room, guys. Mizzy and then Ryo. Make sure you're in the free room. I got a wheel spin. What we're gonna get? What we're gonna get? Oh my gosh, chat! We got 15k, 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 15k. Crazy. Currently 4 a.m. in France. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Bet. All right, let's do it. So we're doing road, chat. We're doing road. We're gonna try to get. Ideally, we want to try to get A and above, but you know, if we get like the FE of the Toyota, then we could do that. All right. Oh, chat, look what we got. This car is awesome. This is an amazing car. And the thing is, the races that we're doing, we don't have the one where we're gonna clip on the curb, so hell yeah. This car is amazing. Simgii, you really need to make a YouTube and stream this racing game. You know, Benji, I might take your word up on it, you know? Maybe just having a YouTube channel, maybe a YouTube channel that's like dedicated to like racing stuff. Maybe doing that, right? And then maybe if I was streaming this game, right? That actually might, you might be cooking. I'm not gonna lie. Put that 15k next to the 20 million you already got. I know that's the best. All right, best of luck, guys. We got a decent lobby so far, decent size. Hope everybody in the stream's having a good day so far. Hope everybody's having a good day or night, whichever time zone you're in. Probably do 1 or 2 more, then hop off. Bet. Sounds good, bro. Same race that we just did. Okay. So this is good. We like this. Okay, this car doesn't need clutch. Okay. Ooh, look at the skybox over there. That's cool. How sloppy from me. Hell yeah, Maz with the extension on the snow. Love to see it. Why Mav? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Lost a little bit too much traction there. Ooh, that was close. GG's. That was fun. That was fun. GG's, man. GG's. Oh, that was good. That was good. Bro, I had to send it there, and I was so glad that I didn't bump him either. Nicely done, dude. GG's. We love races like that. We love races like that. You didn't expect that? Bro, I had to send it. I had to. For me, you didn't show up in the race? Weird. What up, Bonnie? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Did you join the race in time, Alus? Table start for me, clip the wall, barely got a massive slowdown. Ripperoni, dude. What song is this? Oh, okay. All right. Unfortunately, this is the more boring track. It's literally just highways, but yeah, I was in a race with you. It just wasn't on the board for me, or in general. I don't know how that works. Weird. But you're here, though. That's good. Fortunately, this is the last race of this playlist, so it sucks, but... I think this car could take this flat out. Yeah, easily. Alright, now you guys are gonna see the slipstream at work. We got about the same exit, looks like. Should be good. Yeah, some speed. I'm not gonna block though. We're gonna just see what happens. GG's. Mac, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Aya, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. I got the podium for the championship too. Nice, Julius. Nicely done. Hi, bro. I'm also there to play. Sounds good. Did you add me, Mac? Or do I have you added? Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see what combo we get. Hopefully it's not dirt racing. Hopefully. We'll take it, dude. We'll take it. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah. Car has pretty good downforce. Pretty good downforce. Yep. Soccer mobile, dude. But let me try to get you in here, Mac. 1 second. Let's see. Friend request. Let me... If it wants to pop up. Come on before the race starts. There we go. Accepted your friend request. You should be able to join off my profile. I am online. If not, after the race, I got you. I'll send you an invite to the game. All right. Little grass extension there. No car audio? You don't have car audio? GG's, guys. No other players? Weird. That happened to me, but like after a race, it fixed itself. GG's, GG's. Mac, did you join the convoy session? Like, did you go to the convoy and then hit Y and then join convoy session? No? Okay, so go to the your like hit like the options button and go to convoy. Like on the online, go to convoy. And then press Y. Then you're gonna see the option at the bottom. It says join convoy session. That's gonna allow you to get into the championship, because if you don't, it's just gonna wait until we're done with the championship, then queue us together. You managed to join via the Xbox app? Bet. Sounds good. Sounds good. Can you wait a minute? The races start, like, unfortunately we can't like stop. The only time we can stop is like when we're done with the championship. We could back out after the championship, but these races just start automatically. I'm entering only. Probably should have stayed third there. Accidentally went to first there. That was not good. Ah, sloppy, dude. GG's. Three-way battle. That was pretty fun. I forget, is this the... Well, we'll see what the points, if this is the last race or not. I think there's one more race. Is winning by 2 seconds a lot? It depends on the... It depends on the class. One more to go? Gotcha, gotcha. I either tap Mars or miss checkpoint. I choose the latter. Keep saying return to free room to accept. I am in free room. I think, oh, that's because it's a full lobby, I bet. No? Wait, it's not a full lobby though. Okay, I guess we'll back out after this race then. Usually I get that message whenever it's a full lobby, but we only have 9 people. Max is 12, so I don't know, it's weird. It is, I got 12 players. Wait, what? There's 9 people on my screen. That's weird. That is a weird. Using all the road there. Probably, yeah, I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, usually that's the only time I usually get that message is when it's full. We'll back out after this race though. We got you guys. Ooh, good speed through there. Hold up, hold up. Here we go. We got a lot more speed. Now we're back in the fight. Gonna break a little early just to give him room. All right, here we go. Okay, so start is just better right there on those. No way, bro. And it's right before the straight too. I get freaking slowed down like that. Oh, GG's. GG's, Allos. Thanks for stopping by and racing. Have a good night. GG's. Starting at the back, literally, the amount of just time you have to gain is insane, especially in the lower classes. They should add no collision spec racing? Yeah, they should, but I don't know. If they add ranked, then yeah, ranked needs to be. There's no questions about it. Ranked needs to be full no collision. Take Discord, bet. I got you. Oh, I see. What the hell? Yeah, there's 12 people on your screen. What the hell? All right, we'll back out though. Anybody would like to join, we're backing out, and then we'll pick you guys up. I'll give it a little bit and make sure everybody gets out. $25K. No problem, Bonnie. Thanks for racing. GG's. Mass. Alright, we should be good now. Alright. That's weird. C class, I mean, is better than road. I mean, better than off-road. Still getting used to the game, but GG's. I was misery. My gamer tag was like 15 years ago. Oh, that was you. BCB, why didn't you say nothing? What the heck? GG's. Waz, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I like off-road in this game. Yeah, it's alright. It's just, I don't know. I haven't like been gravitated to the off-road like I have with the road racing. I was just vibing. Man, well, GG's BZB. That's awesome though. How are you enjoying the game so far, BZB? Is the USB-C making the sound on your PC? Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. I got a free car voucher to buy whatever car. Hell yeah, which one should I get? It's up to you, man. That's the beautiful thing about it. You could buy the most expensive car in the game, which is like that Ferrari Spa, or you can buy a car you think is cool, you know? I would definitely just say, if you are going to get a car, get one that maybe is one you want, but is a little bit expensive, you know? Like, if you're going to use it on something that's 15K, then I think that wouldn't be worth, you know? Hopefully everybody in the stream's having a good day so far. Appreciate everybody hanging out and racing. You got window sound playing through Steam on occasion. That's what I think he means. No, the window sound, that's the horn I got. That's the horn. I have the Windows XP shutdown horn. And then yeah. It's a learning curve for sure, as this is my first Forza experience. I was always on PlayStation. Gotcha. I got a etiquette. Yeah, Windows sound that goes off every race in a while. I thought it was my PC at first, but it's yours. Gotcha. That's weird. What time zone you're in? Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Play the horn. I got you. Playing the horn right now, is he here? But if you said it was happening every race, I don't know about that. Ryder got taken out, but not on a date. Boo. And they closed the door on Ryder. I'm gonna go wide. Hopefully these guys missed the apex. Slow down a little bit because he's gonna go wide. Easy. And then slow down a little bit because he's probably gonna send it. Yep. And that guy sent it as well. We love it. We love it. This is a show of great drivers right here. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful, chat? Isn't it beautiful? Again, another reason why you see starting position in the lower classes is a huge advantage. Maz is able to just chill out, focus on his laps, and we over here have bumper cars. We love it. We love it. All right, let's see if we can get a good third lap at least. Comarax, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Looks like the start of Grand Race. Yep. Go, go, go. Oh, that wasn't good. No, lost traction there, man. Rip. GG's. .1070, I think it was. Yeah, it was. Nicely done, Mass. GG's, GG's. I heard the Windows sound and I heard a cat meow. The cat meows were someone else's horn, I'm guessing. Yeah, probably. Which one should I get? It's gotta be something expensive and good to be worth the feel. Yeah, I would just, I don't know. The cool thing is you don't have to use it now. You can kind of wait a little bit, you know? Maybe you try a car online and you just, like on the, you know, spec racing, you're like, oh, this is cool. Or, you know, or you watch a video and you're like, whoa, this car is like really good. This person's like shows it off and you like it. So, I don't know. It's up to you, man. Wow, welcome to the stream. I already said that. My bad. I'm so pissed that they don't show you your stats for online races. I mean, they show, like, if you go to the very bottom wise, if you scroll, so you click on Horizon Online, scroll to the very bottom, the bottom right, you'll see the leaderboards. It shows the wins, but that's it. It only shows wins for each mode. Like, so you see, you have like Horizon Online, like the regular racing, you have the spec racing, I think you might have the drift stuff there as well, no, but yeah. That's all they have is the wins. It would be nice if there was more stuff, maybe on your profile itself, you know, maybe you can like view profile and or view stats or something like that, but that's not the case. Refreshes weekly though, does it? The only reason it refreshed this time was because what do you call it? I thought it only refreshed because we were getting the full release of the game. Fortunately, they got a massive boost, and there goes my momentum there. Do a little extension there, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, hold up. Ooh, that was clean. That was clean. Ooh, hold up. Ooh. Oh my gosh, bro. Second. GG's. GG's, mass. How's the F40 Competizione? It's good. If you're asking like whether or not like it's meta, no, but it's a good, really good car, really good all-around car. I had no clue how you pulled away on the straight. Maybe I should use clutch. Yes, if you're not using clutch. Yeah, that's exactly why. Every time you shift, you're just losing time. Especially in these cars. Oh, what's meta? So our class, time attack cars, one of them you can get for free if you complete all of the, ooh, M2 FE, okay. If you complete all of the road races, you get the Lotus time attack car. That one's really good. Also the time attack R32, which is from the premium edition from the time attack car pack. Ones that are really good that are not meta is like the S2 Ultima. The brand is Ultima. It's the 1020, I believe it's called. That's a power build though, so if you're struggling with cars that are more higher powered, then I would highly suggest maybe not choosing that. Plus, it's not that expensive. S1, I mean, you get the RGT, the NSX RGT. You get that from the barn find, so you don't need to buy that. You get the Mazda FE from the thing. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Because like there's cars that are meta, but like a lot of them you can just get like, you know, you don't. I wouldn't say they're worth using your car voucher for, you know. W4, I'll accept your friend request after this race. Oh no, went way too wide. Freaking the dirt made me go. Okay. I don't know why I went to second there. Alright, try to have a good third lap. Because so far I've been doing really bad. Okay, cut this on the inside. I'm gonna coast this. GG's. 38, 49. Kind of want something nice to cruise around the map to go from event to event. Yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody's taste is differently, so it's. I would rather you think about it, because everybody's taste is different, you know. So. The 787, yes. But you again, you can get the 787 from the barn find. You just have to complete. You have to get the gold stamp on the Discover Japan journal. But yeah, something racy. Well, the good thing is there's a lot of cars that are quote unquote racy, you know. Clutch will take about 3 weeks to perfect, or depends. Yeah, like for me, when I learned manual on Need for Speed Heat, it took me less than 2 weeks. I want to say it was 2 weeks or less. You know, and I wasn't like, I was obviously just practicing whenever I would hop on, you know. So yeah. And then for manual clutch, I learned that on Horizon 5. It didn't really. It took a little bit of time, but I didn't keep track of how much time, to be honest. Takes less time. Well, yeah. I mean, it depends on how hard you go, right? For me, I think honestly the most important thing when it comes to like using clutch and stuff like that is just finding good bindings, you know, find bindings that work for you. Like the bindings that I have probably wouldn't work for some people, but you know, it works for me. So if you can find good bindings, then you know, that will help out tremendously. Nice try, buddy. Playing Forza on manual helped me learn how to drive manual cars since I already knew how to listen for RPMs, use the clutch, rev match, etc. Nice. Drove manual for the first time on a car I had just brought home 2 hours away and stalled once. Not bad. That's not bad. I was thinking I gear RS, but I don't know if it's meta-ish. No, it's not. It's not. It is not. It really depends, like I said, because the thing is, like, there's multiple different ways you can kind of look at cars. You know, you can, maybe you aren't into the whole power build scene. Maybe you like more cars that are controllable, but like are decent, maybe more handling builds. So it really depends, you know, because you can build cars in vastly different ways. You know, there's even people that, you know, there's the purest builds, right? You know, that they keep like the NA motor, right? Well, like not NA, but like the original motor, right? And that a lot of people like that, you know, but also there is some cars where it is better to swap, you know, and some people don't like drivetrain swapping. So it really, that's why it's difficult, is because everybody's different, you know. For me, I'll use whatever is the fastest, you know. I don't mind, but there's other people that don't really like meta, so. I never played manual, so Motorfest learning from you and Goliath. Rhino just watching. Nice, dude. Hopping off, GG's, guys. GG's. Thanks for stopping by, Katarina. Hope you have a good rest of your day or night. Ooh, this race. Maybe something rear-wheel drive because it feels like it could beat out all-wheel drive handling. See, that's what you think, but yeah, all-wheel drive is very strong in this game. Yeah, but obviously it depends car to car. Why did I shift without the clutch there? What the hell, man? That was not good. That's clean. remember the CCGT was pretty good in Forza Horizon 4, but I don't know if it's good here. I mean, it's good as far as like it handles well and all that stuff, but again, good is relative. It depends on what you're comparing it to. Like, there's a lot of good cars, but depends on what you want to use it for. So, but yeah, it handles really well. I mean, stock it handles great. I can only imagine. I haven't tried it with a tune, but I bet it feels great handling wise. But it was good in Horizon 5 as well before the bad to the blade dropped. It was that. It was the CCGT, obviously the Apollo for handling, and then obviously bad to blade was like as well as the Braham. I got smacked at the start again. Yeah, starts are a bit rough. They are a bit rough. Added you W4. GTR, okay. The bad to the blade and Bram completely outclassed the CCGT. Yeah, and that's the crazy part. The CCGT wasn't bad. The CCGT was so good. It was very good. And then it was just like, all right, your time is up, buddy. We're gonna take it a little bit, you know, a little bit further. I'm a Koenigsegg fan too. Yeah, I'm a fan of Koenigsegg, but honestly, a lot of them are kind of just, you know, they're just not there, you know. Closest I think to being really good is the CCGT. Like Jusco isn't like, I don't see Jusco being used. I don't see the Regera being used. The Gera RS not being used. What's the other one? There's another one. There's another Regera. I mean, not Regera. Another Koenigsegg. I can't remember. Maybe one of you guys in the chat knows. Oh yeah, you made it in. Nice, nice, nice. CCGT is fire? Yeah. It's being used per se, but like, if you're talking about like leaderboards or like, then no. At least from what I've seen, but again, just choose a car that you like, you know, a car you think is cool, whatever, because I would rather you choose a car you want and that you think is cool on your car voucher. Use CGT very often. There you go. Oh, there goes my speed. The big battle, Big Daddy versus Ryo. Give Ryo some space here. Try to get a good exit. Oh yeah, Ryo has the cat horn. That's why you heard it. Lost traction now. We got Rao going defensive. Oh, I didn't get any rotation from that, even though I slowed down a lot. GG's. Ah, that's unfortunate. Good race, good race. Yeah, people use it in S2. I bet you can put it in R. I'm not sure how. R is pretty top heavy, but soccer MVP 3 person. Darn you, soccer MVP 3. Oh my gosh. On what part, right? I don't know. Dude, there was a ping pong game in the middle of the pack. Those are the best, dude. Ping pong mode 1. Ping pong mode 1. There you go. Julius, there you go. Waz uses it in R, and then S2 was in Ryzen 5, so yeah. Spec it into R if you want. Venom hits 720 kilometers an hour. Yeah, no, I used that for what was it? I used that for the Colossus. That's what it was. Yeah. I'd probably use a 787 in R, so I want to use it for S2. Okay, yeah, I mean, whatever works for you, that's a good thing. You can kind of spec, you know, or you want it, you know. Yeah, GG's. All right, I got Sony Circuit. I need to go back and do the monthly rivals. You gotta put some more laps. Did way better on that this time. No way, dude. I was sending it way too hard, dude. GG's. That's unfortunate, dude. Pretty much narrowed it down to that 40 and CCGT. Is it competitive in Street 2? I mean, not Street 2. It's used to Motorfest. S2. I'm not sure. I haven't really done any of the like online races, like the regular ones. I was like, Simgii.exe is not found. Yeah. I'm not necessarily sure. I don't think F40 is competitive. There you go. Well, there you go. CCGT it is, dude. Congratulations. Hope everybody in the stream's having a good day so far. Or night. Yeah, I've gotten quite a bit of FEs from the wheel spins. Like I have ones that I didn't even know about. Like I have like the Wooling. I got the Black Edition R35. That one's cool. I have this like pickup truck. And there's a few more. I bought the Mercedes, the 190E. I bought that from the auction house. I think it was like 800K. You have the Toronto? No, I don't have it yet. I need to get it. You got it today? No way. No way. Lucky. Alright, let's see if we can catch up. Hopefully we can, but it's gonna be a task. These two guys are not bad. No. That was sloppy of me to do, bro. Turned while braking. Okay. Like, what is the purpose of that, dude? Like, you're not... We're back at the same spot. Like, you're still behind me. People are genuinely not smart. Alright, look at it. Bye-bye. I guess I didn't get a slowdown. GG's, guys. Yeah, I remember also in Horizon 4 they had it from the VIP backstage passes. You got it from Discover Japan. Oh yeah. I forget what specifically it is, what thing you have to complete, but some of these people are worse than Motorfest AI, man. Yeah. But it was literally after the first turn, somebody literally just pulled the handbrake in front of everybody, but they must have forgot that it's no collision still, buddy. So if they were trying to mess people up, they did not succeed. That thing is nuts in S1. Yeah, I heard it's really good. It's the last one. You have to complete the individual chapters. Got it, got it, got it. Thanks for the info. For Horizon Festival, you get the BMW FE. Oh, them too? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Like the last one I got was the I went to get the there's a couple races I needed to finish to get the Lotus. That thing is insane. The Lotus time attack is I think is a menace in our class. Obviously tech routes, you know. If there's more straights, then obviously the time attack cars just fall off because they don't have top speed or power like that. I mean, they have power, but not to that to the top. I just want the GTR Toge edition. That livery looks dope. GTR Toge edition. GTR Toge edition. They should allow you to use your custom save colors. I got it. I get it as spec, but yeah. I think they should. What they should do is allow you to set one color as your favorite, and then you can use that on the spec racing. Just have one slot. I think that would be nice. Obviously, the ideal scenario is like you could just put whatever color, but for the to ease up like too much time that people will probably spend if they had all the options as color paints, just have it. You set one specific color or two colors as your favorite, and you can select those, but have it be something that's predetermined before you get into the races, because you don't want people over here just looking around trying to select what color they want to use, you know. Hey bro, give me room. Hey, what are you doing? Here I come. Oh, someone spun out. Rip. GTR Toge edition. I'm confused which one that one is. GTR Toge edition. GTR Toge edition. Which model is it, Wes? R35? Really? Why haven't I seen this? Okay, here's a list here. I don't see a R35. I see a RX3, RX5. The only GTR I see that's a Forza edition is the R35 Drag. Ooh, Daikoku. Okay, okay. Oh, there goes my momentum. Did that horribly. Bye-bye, Ryo. That's sloppy. My gosh. I had to like slow down a lot more there. Totally butchered that, man. Have been driving like trash. And I missed the apex. Love it. Love it. GG's. Get some brake taps in. There we go. GG's. (2012) R34. I mean R35 Toge edition. Okay. I have to take a look at that. Hit the brakes, game goes ice. Yeah. GG's. Or 35. Okay. Now you piqued my interest. As well. Like, do you get it from like progression, or do you get it from wheel spins? Yeah, you lose momentum very quickly. Fog? No way. No, please don't tell me it's fog. You got fog? Yeah, I didn't get fog. That was sloppy, dude. Yes, that is Ryo. No way, man. But that counts. Okay, that is so BS, dude. That is actually crazy, bro. That counts, but the other one didn't. Alright. Oh. Wait, what? Did you miss a checkpoint as well? RIP. You got fog, Nick? What am I saying, Nick? Freaking Ryo. You missed a checkpoint too, RIP. Wait, did you actually get like you actually got fog? What? Check it out. Question, hold up. After this, hold up. If we get a trash rotation, then hold up. All right, back up. B class in a highway? Hell no. Let me show you something real quick. I don't know if it's this. I don't know. Let me show you. Hold up. Let me check. Discord. What the heck? What? Yeah, you got full on fog. I don't know if it's this. So I was watching a video on the graphics settings and which is like the best setting for each that gives you the best detail, but like not too intensive. There was this thing that I turned off. Volumetric fog quality. I wonder if this, those of you that know a little bit more about Forza, I don't know if this has to do with it or not, but I turned volumetric fog quality off. So like you don't get like the crazy light rays and stuff like that. You have it on ultra, could be, maybe. Maybe. Hold up, chat, we got a wheel spin. Ooh, 200k. Oh, we might be able to get a super wheel spin. Let me see. I was working on a car. I think it was the Wooling. I needed 10 more points in order to get a ultra super wheel spin. Let's see. Maz with the FE. Hell yeah. Let's see. No, I already got that. It wasn't this. Then which one was it? There was one that I was working on. Isn't it Horizon promo? Hold up. Horizon promo. Really? The reward is a thumbs up. Oh, maybe they're adding that later. But that's not in the game, right? Can't be. I haven't seen. Oh, like I said, I'm confused. But I was working on a car to get it up on the. Was it the Hennessy? It might have been the Hennessy. Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about. Yes. It had the wide body, but the stock wheels. I think that's the one you're talking about. Really? Okay. Well, should be able to get another super wheel spin. The Mustang Dark Horse not having a wide body in this game is criminal. This is true. Does the Valkyrie have a super wheel spin? It does. I might be able to get it. Let's see. I might have enough. Yep, I have enough. Wow. Absolute trash. Got a badge. Got a rainbow for what? Collect 1,000 items. There you go. Okay. Jimmy, the game knows 8 million credits equals broke. This is true. A class? Okay. It was just to get me going. You know, I appreciate that, Ryan. I really do appreciate the game taking into consideration how I am only a millionaire, you know? Hell yeah. Why is there so many people here? Why is there so many people here? Free takeover? Word. Yeah. What the heck is going on? What is going on? I'm getting bullied by 3 people. What did I do? I don't know. Everybody just went. And I was like, all right. Dak, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Hey, can you give some tips for controller for better driving? How should I cut corners and when to brake? How much to brake in the corner? So I'm going to say make sure you have ABS on. First of all. Second of all, it really depends. Each car likes for you to use brakes in different ways. So some of the lower class cars, you want to brake and then downshift later because some cars really don't like downshifting and they'll lose traction easily. Some cars you can downshift once and they're fine. Some other cars you double downshift and then they will lose traction. So it's hard to give a general statement. But if you're struggling at first, kind of use the driving line like to kind of have an idea of when you should kind of slow down. But I'm letting you know the line isn't, you know, correct. But you can use it as a reference, especially as you're learning. I really gotta slow down from that. That's crazy, dude. But yeah, it's hard to say. But how to take the corners? Use all the road on the outside and then cut in. Obviously, the main thing you gotta do is hit the checkpoint. This game's not forgiving when. Oh man, I messed up that transition. This game is not forgiving missing checkpoints, so you have to hit them. And whatever you do, hit the checkpoint. So you also under braking, kind of what you want to do is brake really hard, and then once the car kind of gets to like a stable speed, you want to make sure you're already trail braking. If you know how to trail brake. Takes a little bit getting used to, but you can get there. I overshot that. Not driving particularly well. No, I got the slow. Ah, man, why, dude? That's annoying, dude. Zephyr, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. GG's. You're driving well. What difficulty you play on? This is against people. These are real drivers. These aren't AI. ABS meta from Forza Horizon 5 isn't a thing anymore. What about manual clutch? Manual clutch is still meta. ABS, at first a lot of people were using ABS, but there's some people that switched off to it, but they're really close in pace, so you can use both. Not true that guy Ryo is a bot. The best advice that anyone could ever give you would be just drive. Yeah. The practice you get from actually throwing yourself into the deep end is, yeah, it's gonna be the best, most valuable, because then you can kind of experiment. Because the way I approach brakes is different from car to car, potentially to class, you know? Like, just a simple thing is like some cars have race brakes, some others don't, you know? Some of them have race transmission, some others don't. And that drastically changes, you know, immediately how you interact with the car, you know? Sometimes you have to use clutch and sometimes you don't. Kind of hit ABS off. Yeah, you can use, I'm using ABS. That's the only thing I'm using right now. I'm using ABS and manual clutch. Yeah, feel free, not even talking about racing, just pick a car you like and drive in an open world. True. When I play against people, I get cooked, but with AI on above average, I play very well. Gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the convoy right now that have joined from the stream, so we're doing our best to race clean with each other, which is always awesome. Ooh, I got good speed through that. Hold up, hold up. Here we go, here we go. Can't see. I took that horribly, dude. Alright, we gotta try to make up some time here. Them battling is good for me. Oh my. I try not to tap them, and that just caused me the freaking. And I get slow down. Yep, that's. I guess that's what I get. Game, trying to race clean with somebody. Yep, that's what I get. Now I'm gonna probably get last. W game. Unfortunate, man. I feel like every game that allows you to use manual clutch is gonna be faster. In general, yeah, I would assume, yeah. Yeah, I stopped using launch control just because I was doing some rivals, and I felt like launch control was hindering me more. But the thing is, like, you can't really proc it like you can in general. Like the car, for me, at least I was using it on the 787. It felt like the car was bogging more at the start, which obviously was making it so I was losing time at the start. So I just throttle control. Launch control is good depending on the car you use. Got it, got it. Ghosting needs refinement. I slammed on the brakes because I thought I was gonna hit the guy in front. I get ghosted right through into the wall. RIP. That's unfortunate. Slower cars are ass launch control. Gotcha. For example, power bills benefit a lot from launch control. Gotcha. Yeah, because I remember, and was it? I think it was in Horizon 5 when they added the launch control feature, as well as like the. I think it was around the time they added the anti-lag turbos. Like people just turned it on, and that was just the best period. At least for the builds that were like meta. I think that was around the time when they added the Rally DLC, if I'm not mistaken. First time driving a vet. It's not bad. It's all around good. Ooh, I'm still ghosted. Let's go. Oh, my bad. Mouse. No, I lost traction. Are you kidding me, bro? Oh, rip. And this guy is like, what are you doing here, bro? That's unfortunate, man. The more and more like you just get shafted by just people bumping, like that yellow car is makes you want no collisions even more, at least for me. Just people can't be you know, just people just don't know what they're doing. Do you think Forza Horizon 6 way of getting cars is too easy? I saw some rewards from the this week festival that you can get even higher R for competing. Yeah. He's ramming. Yeah. I'm assuming that's what happened that one turn that you got pushed into me. I was like, what the heck? That was weird, but yeah. Getting cars. Yeah, I mean it's still too easy to get cars. Like, you know. Like the progression, like they made the way of you progressing through the game better, but the thing is the progression to get cars is way too fast still. Like you can still get wheel spins, the game just throws infinite cars at you, like it's a bit much, you know. But obviously there's a lot of people that like that, you know. They're like, why would I want to grind the game? And like, you know, it sucks, but you know, like, I have a ton of cars that I don't even know about. Like, I'm just like, oh, I see a new tag and I'm like, oh, cool. Cars don't mean anything for me, like, in this game. Like, it's not like other games where you're like, oh my gosh, like GT7 where you get like one of those like one of those cars from the thing, you know, or one of those like very expensive ones from the actual the vintage dealership, you know. Nothing like that in Forza. Which sucks, but it just is what it is at this point. Okay, dude, like, what are we doing, man? Like, is it that hard? Like, look, Ryo's there. I'm gonna give him room. That easy. Side by side, no worries. He doesn't have to worry about me punting him into a wall. Boop. Give him room there because he's ahead. Nope. Other people just like, you're in my way. I'm going to absolutely obliterate you until tomorrow. Like, I don't know. Look at that. Give him room too. Like, what are you doing? Like, what the heck was that pass? Like, what? I went too fast. Great. That's annoying. GG's. Mr. Mitt, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Let's go ram him. Nah, I'm not gonna ram him. That was nice side by side. Yeah. I wish there was more of that, but you know. That was a test. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just a bit silly. It's a bit silly. Yeah, I just saw they rode up the inside, hit you, that slowed them enough down to make the turn, and then you just got thrown wide. Seaside Park sprint. It's a pretty good sprint. I like it. Yeah, they did use you as a braking pad. Average floor player. Yep, that is the average Forza player. Dive bomb every corner. Yep. See? Look at that. W4 is right there. I messed up that turn twice on the last times we've done this race. It's not slowing down enough for that. Like this one we could take like, yeah. I miss ranked. Yeah, I hope they add ranked. I lost traction. No. GG's. Too many mistakes from me. Wish they would separate players based on their skill level. Lobbies would be so much better. Yeah. But we'll see, we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if ranked should be like a separate mode as far as like separate from spec, or if spec should just turn into ranked, you know? Maz got murdered at the end. Rip. Because the thing is, like, it is cool that you can have all these different modes, right? You have like the regular Horizon Racing, you have Spec, you have Drift, you have Hide and Seek, Eliminator, etc. But I think the more modes they have, the problem is it will separate the player base more and more to the point where maybe ranked is the least played mode, just because, like, you know, there's some people that maybe just like the spec racing, but they don't like the idea of like being competitive as far as sweating the game out, you know? So like they just think spec racing is the best middle ground for them. So I don't know, having too many mode. Ooh, we got this. Okay. We need to get the game together and host a custom one. Yeah, we can. If you guys want, we could do one after this. I'm down. What do you call it? Yeah, so I don't know what the idea is, because the game has so many players on the game. So like if there's gonna be any arcade racing game that can have like ranked and all these other modes and it be populated, it would be this game. But I don't know if it would just be the best beneficial. How about Goliath in S2? How about Goliath S2? Ranked spec racing would be the best option in my opinion. Let the most skilled player win. Yeah, like one thing I like about the spec racing is you could just hop on and race, and that was something that you could do in Motorfest with the grand races. Like even if you didn't have a car, it gave you a loan car. But the thing is, like, nobody had parts. Every car was basically the max level. You just had different cars. So like if you had a Koenigsegg, then you can use the Koenigsegg whenever you would get to Hyper, right? So I like that. I like this idea of, like, you know, okay, I absolutely butchered that. But yeah, I like the idea of it. And it also eliminates the whole power builds online, so. Which power builds are cool, but for this racing, I would rather just have like cars that, you know, are good handling wise and everything like that. Yeah, smile guy is bro, move, man. I messed up my breaking point there. Alright, see if we can at least get like a decent lap going. I always get shafted on the endings there. I've had, what was it, 3 races today that we've been side by side, and I always get shafted. It's crazy. GG's though, GG's. Low key, the CGT is wild in low gear. Yeah, but you have the throttle control like crazy for traction. Someone tried to brake check me on the long straight, ghosted straight through. First lap was crazy, yeah. That JMC person and the whoever that other guy that was here, the small guy ramming. I think the small guy rage quit. Look for my tune if you want to try it. Oh, you're talking about to Julius. Coastline sprint. All right. Starting P2. All right. Let's lock in with this launch. Yeah, it should be fun. Ooh, that was a clean pass. International, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, the car is good, but on the circuit we're about to do now, if I'm not mistaken, if this is the circuit I think it is, this car has one bug. I think it is the circuit I'm thinking about. I could be wrong. Let's see. Someone put me in the entrance of the wall in the second tunnel, or F's in the chat for Waz. Hopefully I don't start last this time. Yeah. Hopefully. I'm hoping, Ryo. I hope, bro. Hopefully you get like at least mid pack. At least mid pack. Mid pack, you're fine, you know. Starting the back gets pain now. This is not the circuit. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Better shift that red line. That depends on the car. Some of the cars they lose torque early, so I got to slow down from that, man. I was sloppy. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that these races should be 5 laps. The ones that are 3 laps should be 5. And then the time attacks that are 4 should probably be like 6 or so. I don't know. Way too short. But yeah, it depends on the car. Ideally, you would want to shift that red line. But yeah, there's just a few cars that the engines you just shift early. GG's. Talking about starting the back rip. Now you're good, bro. You're good. I thought there was gonna be a chance there, but nah. I was like, let me just back off because it was gonna be a little bit more rough, and most likely you were gonna get the shit end of the stick, so that would have been my bad. Oh, good. Would you guys be down to do a R class race? Yeah, it works. Bet. Back out, guys. I'll start up an R class. 18 points now. Chat, what was the car we were just doing? We were doing... We just did the... Dang, I wish I remember what car. I think we finished it, though. Let's see if the Huayra R has a wheel spin. If you had infinite money, what car would you choose to daily drive? Oof. Man, that is tough. But I think I would have to default to my dream car. Definitely be a RX-7 FD 4-rotor swapped. 4-rotor RX-7. That would be that'd be the best of all worlds in my opinion. I got you because when I play Horizon 5, I normally shift before it rev bangs, but I want to know if I get to top speed a little bit faster or shit. Yeah, I mean, for the majority of the cars, DSLs do that. You will be perfectly fine doing that. Let's do... R. Okay. Nice choice, not gonna lie. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm a fan of the rotaries. Bro, look at these K-trucks fighting. What the hell? Dorito power. Yeah, that thing is way too fast. What would you guys get if you could? Ooh, okay, okay. Good list, good list. All right, let me lock in chat. Every time I get to use this car, I try. I try to use this car as much as possible, just because I don't get to use it as much as I would like to. Sergeant K-Man, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. How are you? So do you enjoy the game so far? First, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well as well. Thanks for asking. I've been enjoying the game. I've been enjoying it much more than Horizon 5. You know, even though, you know, you come across a lot of rammers like we did earlier, you know, but yeah. I've been having fun, man. I've been having a lot of fun. I would use the GTR. My favorite car. Gotcha. Gotta work with this car on my current WR. Hell yeah. Best of luck with that, Maz. Ultima with spinners, based. Oh my gosh, full speed. A little sloppy through the tunnel. Luckily, no slowdown. DSM, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. A little late on the brakes there. That's insane. That last turn full speed like that. They need a better RAM detection for sure and actual penalties for doing it like 24-hour bans. I highly doubt they would do a ban. But to be honest, I do agree there definitely needs to be some better logic when it comes to detecting RAMs. But that remains to be seen, the CSM, so one can hope. Thanks. It's 5 a.m., so I don't know about doing it. LOL, can't sleep. Rip. Rip. Legacy says, my dream car is an R32 GTR, which I'm hoping to buy next year because I live in Japan right now. A fourth of the way saved right now. My other car is a Pagani Cinque Roadster. I love that car so much. Also two based choices there. Yeah, Pagani's, the sound, the art that they are, as far as just like all the little details meticulously like made, and then the shifters, and oh my gosh, you can nerd off all that. Like it's a work of art. But yeah, R32 GTR as well, that's dope. And also you live in Japan, that is crazy. What do you think about the game then, Legacy? You living in Japan, what's your thoughts on Horizon 6? Simgii, nice to hear. Thank you, bro. I'm good. Just got my Forza Horizon 6 controller. Looks nice. It does. The pictures did look nice. I'm not gonna lie, of the controller. So I can only imagine you actually seeing it in person, right? That's awesome. For me, I still a Focus RS, a BMW M8 Comp, ooh, as my favorites. But if I didn't get those, it would be an Agera R or a 1-to-1. Dope. That's dope, dude. Also, great choices. Yes, awesome. Yeah, someone was driving a GTR right now. There they are. I think that was Wiz. Zero says it, huh? Couldn't even finish. This tune is just too oversteer. Rip. Legacy says, such a beautiful car. Oh, beautifully crafted car. Yeah. Legacy says, I think that the city is very accurate. The roads are freaking tiny here. The countryside, not so much road-wise, but I understand people need room to race. I think that's a W for Forza then. But other than that, I think it captures Japan's essence well. Such a beautiful country. Dang. Thanks for your input. That's freaking dope. That's for me, that's awesome to hear because I love this map. I love it so much more than Horizon 5. Not that Mexico's a bad location. I just think that they didn't do the Mexico map as good as they could have. They missed some marks. But yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate it, Legacy. Sergeant K-Man says, well, if we're talking about dream cars, my pick is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS and Aventador SVJ. Okay. Now, question came in. Would you put a Manti kit on your GT3 RS? Would you put the Manti kit on there? Mazda's crazy? Yeah. I love it, man. I love it. Such a W. I don't know if I should say my dream car. You'll all laugh, but Lancia Strato Stradale. That's dope. That's dope. Nothing wrong with that, dude. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, you got taken out? Rip. Absolutely. Hell yeah, dude. Sergeant K-Man is a knower. He knows. Okay, I took that a little too fast. It's a little too fast. I have to go a little bit slower than I would like on that. What? Car lost traction? What the heck? That was weird. Silent Gamer, welcome to the stream. Hope that you're having a good day so far. Could have done that better. There we go. Yeah, let's do some brake taps here. There we go. Messed up the transition. Jeez. TGT is forcing me to learn how to auto control. Sounds about right. Let's see. Yeah, the chicanes, the windy roads, changes in elevation. They did very well with this map. Awesome, dude. Silent says, I just auctioned sniped the 2023 BMW M2 Forza edition. Freaking W, dude. Nicely done. Yeah, I haven't. The only ones I've seen in the auction have been the GTR. Not the GTR. The Mercedes 190E, like the ASAP Rocky, and then the white car. I don't know if it's the Lola. I can't remember the name of it. But the white one that's really good for off-road, I think. Simgii, we have all of them over the place here in Fort Lauderdale, brother. I just saw 7 to 8 Mantis already. What? And we have a Porsche Champion official mechanics that's installing it. That's crazy. That's so dope. What the hell? All right, we'll do one more playlist and then we'll conclude the stream today, chat. One more playlist. Dang, that's insane, Cayman. Kinda jealous. Dope. What a stupid slowdown system. The killer guy just dive bombs me when I'm halfway in the corner and puts me head onto the wall, and the game gives me a slowdown for that. Dang. Just in March. Wait, just in March, I saw GT3 R Rexy Daytona 2025 winner, and dude came out in a Ferrari GT. That's crazy. What the heck? Yeah, they're probably gonna win the race because power build Ultimas, but they will suck on the turn. So all right, here they come. Appreciate the boost. He topped out at 150. Rip. Rip. DSM says, are you a racing streamer or just playing because it's the new game? Yeah, I mainly do content and streams on racing games. That's kind of my whole thing. You know, I've played everything from like Need for Speeds to the Crew to Forza to Gran Turismo to the Grid series, the Dirt series. Even dabbled in a little bit at Assetto Corsa Evo. Yeah, you know, and there's a bunch of other games like Inertial Drift, like anything racing, Screamer, you know, all I've kind of done stuff on it. How are you taking the corner so well? What is that car? It is the 787B. It's the last barn find that you get. You need to get the gold stamp on the Discover Japan journal, and you'll unlock it. It is one of the stronger cars in our class when it's not like super technical. And you said that those Ultimas were gonna win. Well, they could have easily won. It's very difficult to keep those cars under control. J Joseph, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Cool sub. Appreciate it, CSM. Really do appreciate the sub. What is your best drag car? Probably the Miata FE. I don't really do drag races though, so. Mine is a P50 Peel, LOL. That's crazy. Doing good. Glad to hear that, J Joseph. I'm heading out. W Stream Jim Joe. Thank you so much, Ryo. Thank you for racing. Yeah, we got one more race. Christopher, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. What's up, Simgii? I don't know if you know, but Cobblish passed. Yes, I did see that. That is so unfortunate to hear. That is crazy. Because I remember you mentioned that he wasn't going to be able to do the Coke 600. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So, yeah. So unfortunate, man. I don't do races that require lots of turning. All I have is a keyboard. Rip. Do you not have do you just have like a regular keyboard, or do you have a what is it called? Analog keyboard? You're a go-to, bro. Thank you so much, Godfrey. Hope I said your name right. Welcome to the stream. Hope that you're having a good day so far. I'm only good at drag races and drift races. Hey, listen, if you're having fun with that, that's all that matters, dude. That's all that matters. Regular HP office keyboard. Gotcha. Racing is one of my favorite genres. Be nice to have a dedicated streamer to watch, and maybe we can have a few races sometimes. Yeah, feel free to add me. If I'm online, if I'm streaming, feel free to join up. We had quite a bit of people join in today. We had some awesome races. I'm going to be trying to stream every day. I've been streaming every day since the game dropped for early access, so yeah. I hope you enjoy the content, but most importantly, yeah, we'll definitely get some races in. I'm all about racing. You know, if I do rivals, it's off stream, but we do time attack from here and there. Sloppy. Man. Alright, Silent Gamer, thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day or night. Do you think when PlayStation gets Forza Horizon 6 that PlayStation players will be able to add Xbox and PC players? Yes. I assume there will be a system. Sounds great. I've noted that your tag. Add you when I go back online. Sounds good, man. Yeah, it's pretty simple. GG's, guys. I'm just chilling out. Also building power lines with my bud on Roblox. Nice, dude. Nice. Let's see, is anybody streaming right now? Might be able to do a raid. Let's see. Is anybody streaming that I have? Does not looks like. All right. Well, not raiding out today, chat, but Prophecy, bienvenido. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Hola, tenía mucho que no había. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te sientes en el juego? ¿Te gusta? Sí, me está gustando mucho el juego. Hay mucho que gustar del juego. Y no sé. Para mí lo estoy disfrutando mucho. Alright, guys. Have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night, whichever time zone you're in. GG's to everybody that was racing. We got some awesome races. You guys take care. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, most likely. So look out for that. Make sure you turn on notifications so you get notified. And yeah, thank you all again for all the support. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. Peace.